His brother lived up in Fresno. His brother was married with 3 kids. So we stayed at his brother's house. So we were there in the middle of the night. We were staying, they had 2 couches in the living room, and we were staying in the living room. And everybody was asleep. And all of a sudden the Lord told me, pray for your grandmother. Something's going on with your grandmother. So I woke Jerry up. This was his first experience second, me telling him that I saw him in my dream. And then second, this was a real experience. I said, Jerry, I woke him up. I said, Jerry, something's happening with my grandma. I said, I need the call home because, back then it was long distance. It cost a lot of money. So I said, I need to use your brother's phone. I don't know where it is. I said, but I have to make a long distance call and I'll pay for it, but I have to call home. So in the middle of the night, we find the phone and he says, go ahead. So I call and I'm calling my grandma's house and it's a 3-hour time difference. So it was, earlier in New York. And I'm calling, there's no answer on the phone. So my spirit was just very heavy. I had to pray. Something was wrong. So I called my mother after I couldn't get through to my grandmother. I said, Mom, I don't want to upset you or get you nervous. I said, but the Lord woke me up. Something's going on with Grandma. Do you know if everything's okay? There was silence on the phone. She says, Eileen, her apartment building went on fire last night, but she got out. Everybody's okay. So Jerry looked at me. He's like, whoa. You're weird. I said, yeah, these things happen. I get, Holy Spirit gives me insight